Okay. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Dear members, Assalamu alaikum. First of all, I am thankful to ICAP management for giving the candidates this opportunity to interact with members and to share their views and ideas. Dear members, my name is Ashfaq and I am member of ICAP since 1994. I completed my articles from Fort Road, Sopsumaro, Lahore office. I am presenting myself as a candidate to protect to protest ICAP council elections. In past, I was engaged with ICAP to provide certain services as follows. I was a member of Accounting Standard Committee. I was member of Technical Advisory Committee, member of Benevolent Fund Management Committee, and member of Economic Advisory and Government Relationship Committee. I was also a paper examiner for some time and also worked as a senior invigilator for ICAP examinations for many years. Dear members, my main objectives of contesting council elections are to play my role to protect interest of our members in SMPs and to provide further facilitations to members in general. Dear member, I want to convey you my views on broadly 4 type of matters which I want to share with you that are highly important to address, which are A, over-regulation of members and ICAP, B, protection of SMPs, C, facilitation for members and reforms. Now I will share my views related with each of these matters. During recent 2-3 years, there is a great confusion that who is the real regulator of our profession, where government bodies are also approaching directly to audit firms on certain matters. In my views, ICAP should be the sole regulator of the profession and its members. We should make effort that how we should restrict direct access of such government bodies on to the audit firms. Number 2, members are now being over-regulated by making them to sign various type of forms and declarations as a prerequisite to get a practice certificate or its renewal or membership. Number 3, quality control program has emerged into a threat for members. It is highly important to reassess the objective process, quality and impact of QCR program onto the audit firms, especially with viewpoint of SMPs who cannot bear the cost of its adoption and implementation of its requisites. It should be a supportive program instead of punitive program. There is a dire need to explore why the framework failed to unearth issues of certain PICs and LSCs which have been recently made to public. Recently, a member has been granted injunction by Apex Court on his QCR status for having certain weaknesses in the QCR framework. We should think about it seriously and make corrective measures. Number 4, practice review and support program has been introduced for non-QC rated firms. These non-QC rated firms normally are those firms who are either small practices or newly established firms. I believe that ICAP should consider need of enforcement of this program, which should be only a supportive program instead of causing undue rise in expenditure and punitive actions. Regarding protection of SMPs, dear members, I feel great concern about the growth of SMPs. Our members in small practices are facing a lot of problems and those problems are growing day by day. I believe that sufficient serious attention is not being paid to address the problems being faced by members, especially by members in early years of their practice and who are running small practices and trying to earn a reasonable bread and butter from their practices. Respected members, I was not well aware of problems of practicing members until I myself started my own practice. I have personally experienced at how all these problems affect members in SMPs. Dear members, in my views, our specialty being chartered accountants is our knowledge about accounting and auditing subjects and not economics, taxation or corporate laws. But during my over 25 years of experience, I came across that we as a practitioner especially, and even as an employee of an organization generally, cannot gain success if we do not add tax services in our practice. And we do not provide tax benefit to our employers. But on the other hand, all other non-CAs who are doing tax practice which include lawyers, ICMAs, diploma holders, ITPs, etc., do not need to possess knowledge and independence to gain their success through accounting and auditing. But on the contrary, our success is dependent on providing services other than accountancy and auditing. We need to think about it and explore how we can gain success in our accounting and auditing practice. It also means that we should explore various possible avenues which we should discuss at government level to increase the involvement of accounting and auditing requirements at various places. Dear members, I have certain ideas to share with you to benefit the SMPs. Number one, we should explore various possible avenues for professional services exclusively for SMPs with legal cover. We should determine and enforce minimum fee structure for various types of audit services through legal support. We should have a limit on per partner audit clients of listed and large size entities with reference to their collective turnover. We should support to abolish from banking laws the clause of banking panel of audit firms or make strong efforts for use of state bank panel of audit firms of banks by non-banking organizations. Members should be allowed to register as practitioner in as many firms as they desire without charging any practice fees. In my views, a member should not be required to obtain practice license by paying separate fee to do practice. Every member who intends to do professional practice should do this just by informing ICAP about his intentions to involve in professional practice. I am of the view that professional practice should not be the only full-time activity. Any member even doing a practice should be able to get himself registered as practitioner also and should be allowed to provide professional services if he can manage to do the same along with his employment. Regarding facilitation of members, I believe that members should be heard and responded whenever a member contact ICAP for guidance on matters of professional nature. As stated in CA ordinance, member of ICAP constitute body corporate of ICAP, and I feel that due importance is not given to its members in consultative process and due support is not provided to members on matters of technical guidance. Number two, I also feel that consultation with general membership should be enhanced and a reasonable lesser number of members should be empowered to call a special meeting instead of existing bylaw number 51, which requires 25% of members to request call a meeting. On the other hand, I also expect that members that they should also put their time and effort to give their valuable suggestions and feedback whenever ICAP requests for the same. Number three, rationalization of membership fees, structure, and availability of installment options. Number four, members who are looking for jobs are also facing problems in their job placement. I have personally interviewed that other competitive institutions have become very supportive for its members on job searches. Number five, improvement, exploration, and dissemination job opportunities and tendering of professional assignment. Provision of free insurance coverage to those members should be provided who do not enjoy otherwise from their employer. I feel that sufficient technical support is not extended to members in proper manner. Therefore, effective and quick technical support should be made available to members in reasonable time and in writing. Favor arrangements of award of graduation degree after CA inter and completion of articles by reputable firms. Provision of full time to overseas chapters members to enhance image of ICAP internationally. Emphasis on reciprocity arrangements with Canadian CPA and other famous foreign qualification on equality basis. Regarding reforms, I have few points to discuss. Number one, rule of restriction of one firm, one seat in council should be there and to contest beyond 2 terms. With the increase in membership, I feel that there should be substantial increase in council seats. I am in favor separate council seat for Islamabad at first stage and at later stage increase in council seats in other regions and in proportion with membership. Standing committees of ICAP should consist of only elected members. It is only possible when we increase the number of council seats. ICAP is to merge as an educational institution rather than just an examination body to assume responsibility, control over CA education quality and cost. ICAP should keep an eye on increasing fee structure of rights for its purpose. Now, dear members, I believe that the only solution to raise our voice in council for the betterment of members, especially running small practice, is to elect maximum number of those members who really know the problems of SMP and those who really want to solve the problems and those who do not have any personal benefit motives behind the elections. At the end, I would request you all that if you want to protect the members in SMPs and want to bring ease for our members, please vote and support me. So this was all I needed to speak about. Thank you very much. Khuda Hafiz.